It gives me great pleasure and honor to welcome you to the second annual conference of the Africa Public Sector Human Resource Practitioners Network, Kenya chapter, convened under the theme, Human Capital as Statecraft, Reimagining Public Sector HR for National Transformation. This theme is timely, strategic, and deeply consequential. Across the world, governments are increasingly recognizing that the true strength of nation does not lie in solely infrastructure, technology, or natural resources, but in the quality, capability, integrity, and preparedness of their people, the people that we are managing. Indeed, nations rise or decline on the strength of their institutions, and institutions rise or decline on the strength of their human capital. For many years, human resource management was largely viewed as an administrative support, function focused on processes and compliance. Today, however, public sector HR stands at the center of governance, institutional performance, and national transformation. We are operating in a rapidly changing environment, characterized by technological disruption, shifting workplace expectations, demographic transitions, evolving governance demands, and increasing citizen expectations for efficiency, transparency, and accountability. These realities call for a new public sector HR architecture, one that is agile, innovative, ethical, data-driven, and future-oriented. Ladies and gentlemen, this conference therefore comes at a defining moment for managing of human resources in Africa to rethink the strategy that we are deploying every other day. Over the next 5 days, we shall engage on critical issues shaping the future of governance and service delivery. This includes strategic human capital for developmental states, governance and institutional resilience in the age of disruption, future-ready and inclusive workforces, ethical leadership and public trust, artificial intelligence and the future of work, and the evolving role of HR as custodians of organizational culture, productivity, and institutional excellence. These conversations are not theoretical. They speak directly to the future, competitiveness, resilience, and effectiveness of public institutions. As HR practitioners present here, we are being called upon to move beyond administration into stewardship and transformation. We must become architects of capable institutions, champions of ethical leadership, and enablers of citizen-centered public service delivery. Distinguished delegates, the APS Chairperson Kenya chapter was founded on the belief that public sector HR practitioners require a strong platform through which they can shape policy, discourse, strengthen professional standards, share knowledge, and collectively influence the future of people administration in our country and across the continent. In a relatively short period, this chapter has continued to grow into a vibrant community, bringing together practitioners from ministries, departments, and agencies, constitutional and independent commissions from the county governments, from the universities, state corporations, all learning institutions and different levels, and development partners. This conference, therefore, represents more than just a gathering. It represents a shared commitment to building a public service that is ethical, innovative, resilient, and responsive to the aspirations of our people. I wish to express my sincere appreciation to the Kenya School of Government for its continued support and unwavering support in advancing public sector professionalism and capacity development. I also extend heartfelt gratitude to all our partners and sponsors, including Equity Bank, the National Commercial Bank of Africa, Human Resource Management Professionals, Examination Body, and Apshrpnet Services for supporting this important conference. Special appreciation goes to our speakers, our moderators, our panelists who are going to be drawn from among us. Why? Because we are going to be sharing experiences of what we are doing in our different organizations, and also to be able to come up with meaningful discussions. I also want to thank you all delegates present here, because it is because you are here that we are going to have a conference. Thank you very much. Let's clap for ourselves. I encourage you to actively and think boldly and contribute meaningfully to the discussions that are ahead. Let us use this platform not merely to exchange ideas, but to generate practical and actionable solutions that will strengthen our institutions and accelerate national transformation. I think I made some remarks that we are going to have Kenjen sharing a story of what has happened since our last discussion. I think we have quite a big group from Kenjen, because they went and implemented some of the conversations we had during our last conference. They'll give us what has been the impact from those discussions. Thank you very much, Kenjen, for offering to share your story. Let's give them a clap. Thank you. The future of public service in Africa will depend not only on policies and systems, but also the courage, the competence, innovation, and character of those entrusted with leading people and the institutions. And those are we, the HR practitioners. We have been given a noble space to support our human capital in our different institutions. May this conference inspire us to reimagine HR not simply as a function, but also as a strategic force for national building, public trust, and continental progress. I wish you fruitful deliberations and a successful conference.